All right, aloha everybody, aloha, aloha. It is Friday. It's time for Ukuleleville Play Along Party number 35. My goodness, where does the time go? Lei Aloha's doing a happy dance over in the living room because it's 35. Look at her go. Look at you go. Well, everybody, it's a happy Friday. Hope everybody's had a good week. It's been another wonderful week here at Haleolua, Ukuleleville, the Shaka Shack, whatever we like to call it on any given day. And I'm glad you're tuning in. We've got some great music to play. We're listening to a little holiday music pre-show from one of my favorite bands of all time called Los Straitjackets. That's from their holiday album. We have a holiday play-along coming up next week. I'll talk about that more. But the first order of business is to welcome all the new folks. I see a lot of new folks who've introduced themselves already and said aloha. If this is your first time, my name is Dave. Everybody calls me Tiki Dave. I am your host for the next hour and a half of strumming and funnin' and musical mirth and merriment. Try saying that 10 times fast with a mouthful of peanut butter. All right. And by the way, yes, I have hair. Somebody commented he has hair. Yes, and they all been cut. So that's why I had a hat on the last few weeks, because the lady who does my hair, she was not in, and I only trust her. So yes, I have hair. You can see it's a lovely shade of gray. How about that, everybody? So for my new folks, I hope if this is your first time, it's gonna be the first time of many that you're gonna join us. We always have a good time here. Please introduce yourself in the comments. Let everybody know where you're from, what your name is. Maybe tell them what you're playing for an ukulele, what you're drinking, what you're eating, what you'd like for Christmas. Have you been a good boy or girl? Have you been naughty or nice? And and lest I forget, Happy Hanukkah to all of my fellow Hebrewites and Shebrewites. So happy Hanukkah. I know we're on the second or third day. As you can tell, I'm not very observant, but I know it is Hanukkah. So happy Hanukkah to all who celebrate. So let me just give you a quick rundown of what we're doing here today. This is not so much for the folks who've been here many times, but it is for the new folks if this is your first time. We have a play-along format here. It's not a Zoom, so we can't really see each other or hear each other. You play along with what I provide, and if you don't have the sheet music downloaded or available yet, I am going to have it up on the screen that you're watching, but it's going to be very small, so you may want to go to that Dropbox link that's at the top of the page or next to the picture that you're watching, and there's a Dropbox link. Easy for me to say, Dropbox link with all the music for today. It's always a good idea to have that ready beforehand. So we have 9 songs to play. We usually do our songs twice. I'll explain that in a moment, except for our last one, which is Lovely Cruise, our traditional parting song. We do them twice because for a lot of the songs that we may do, you may not know them. You want to get familiar with them. And then also maybe you want a second bite at the apple to play a little bit better than the first time. So we almost always will do songs twice here. So let me explain also a little bit about the music using our first song as an example. And just to let you know, if I ever ask a question or anything that's going on, I'm about 10 to 15 seconds ahead of you guys. I'm on a little bit of a delay here. So if I ask a question, sometimes I'll just kill a little time waiting for the answer. But coming up on your device, you should see our first song, Feliz Navidad. We're going to do a couple of holiday songs today. Everything I do is based on the lyrics, ladies and gentlemen. If this is your first time with me, I have the chord diagrams. Obviously, you can see them on the right-hand side of the page. My chord diagrams, I almost always will put down just the simple basic first position chords. If you are a little more advanced or you know your chords in different positions, feel free to work on those or work them into the song wherever you'd like. Substitute chords if it's applicable. It's all up to you. I don't have any strums listed. I let you do that as well. I might suggest one now and then, but mostly I leave that up to you. But look at the sheet for a moment, and the one thing I think you need to be aware of is we've got to, if you look in the intro, for instance, here, you'll see C4, D7, 4, G8. If you see a number in parentheses, that's how many beats you're going to play that chord for before you move on to the next one. I normally will put them in the intros and the outros and sometimes in the middle of a song to give you some guideposts, but I'll usually try to give you a little heads up for that, and that's really how we do it. The one thing I think that really differentiates me from a lot of the other play-alongs you may go to is I use full production tracks. So some of you I've seen, use drum machines and things like that. I like to use a full track, so I make a track for each and every song. It's a little bit more fun that way. It's like playing with the band. There might be a bass, guitar, steel guitar. It could be anything. So we just try to have a little bit of fun. Try not to take it too seriously. It's not really a teaching session today. Tomorrow for the Zoom sessions where I do a little bit more tips and tricks and teaching. Today is just to kind of have some fun and play some songs. So that being said, we're going to just jump right in with our first song right here, everybody. It's going to be Feliz Navidad, a traditional song. The version right here is kind of from Jose Feliciano. It's kind of based on that. And like most of the songs that we have here, nothing too complicated. We've got some A minor, we've got some D7, G, and C. We try to keep it fairly simple, nothing too extravagant here. And I'm just going to play a little bit of the tracks so you have an idea what's going to go on. First thing, actually, before I do that, let me know you can hear my voice nice and loud. So whenever I ask a question like that, what I like you to do is go down to the bottom of the screen. You see the blue circle with the thumb or the red circle with the hearts. Make sure hit that for me and let me know you can hear my voice nice and clearly as I'm speaking to you. I know the music was playing nicely before the show, so let me just make sure that you can hear that. I've got a heart and I've got somebody shocked. Hearts and thumbs. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate that. And last thing, welcome to everybody, whether you're new, whether you're an experienced player with me. If you're here from the United States, I know we've got some people from Canada watching and playing. We've got some folks from the UK. I think sometimes we even will have some folks from down under in Australia. So wherever you are from, I welcome you. I want you to have some fun. And first thing I'm just going to do is play the track. Don't play quite yet, everybody, so you can hear what it's like. And what I usually do for the first time is I slow it down just a little bit. Just like right there, we'll give it a nice relaxed feel. So instruments at the ready, as they like to say, everybody. And as soon as I take a little sip of this, non-alcoholic beverage, I assure you, we're going to kick it off. Here we go, from the tipperty-topperty, everybody. Oh, and I'm sorry, one last thing. A lot of the times, not necessarily... Oh, mahalo for the stars, Sharon. Appreciate that. A lot of the time in my sheets, I like to keep things to one page whenever possible. So what I do is most of the time I will take the choruses and the bridges and I will only write them out once. And a lot of the time you'll see later in the song, repeat bridge, repeat chorus. I'll try to give you a heads up, but just keep that in mind, everybody, so you want to know where they are. We don't have that here in this song since it's a kind of a short song. I just wrote the chorus out a couple of times. So here we go, everybody, from the top as we begin. Enough of my blathering. Let's play some ukulele. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, prospero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, prospero año y felicidad. The chorus now, everybody. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, prospero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, prospero año y felicidad. Here's the chorus now. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. 5, 6 cuts. And there we go. For those of you who are new to this, that's exactly how we do it. And we go from top to bottom with a nice little backing track and try to have a little bit of fun. Good job. Oh, aloha. Buenos tardes de Puerto Backyarda. Aloha, Ellen. I know you love the holiday music, so I put it in especially for you today. Uh, Ellen works at Costco, where apparently they have nonstop Christmas music and holiday music. So anywho, quick thing about the strums, everybody. Like I said, I'm not real hard on the strums. You can use whatever you'd like. For those of you who are new, you're going to notice that for most of the songs, most of the time, I use a pick. I've got terrible fingernails. They don't sound very good, and I can't grow them really well. So I tend to use a pick. So I tend to do a lot of arpeggiation and things like that. I'm sure you heard that. So you are free to experiment, do what you like, have a little bit of fun. That's what it's all about. So let's do it again, everybody. One more time, as we say, uno vez más. Mahalo for the stars, Jill. Much appreciated. Mahalo. Here we go from the top. 1, 2. Oh, I'm sorry. Or as we might say in Spanish, una vez más. You didn't know I was bilingual, did you, everybody? Here we go. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Próspero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Próspero año y felicidad. Here's your chorus, everybody. I wanna wish you Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Oh, Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Próspero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Próspero año y felicidad. All right, chorus time. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. One more time. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. And Happy Hanukkah too. Excellent. Feliz Navidad. Good job, everybody. Excellent. So there we go. First song in the books right there. Mahalo, Sharon. Mahalo, Debbie. Really appreciate that for the stars. Now, let's get on to number 2. Oh, look at that. 154 people watching already. All right. The best thing also, everybody, is if you've got some uke playing friends who haven't made it to our little get-together, make sure you tell them about it. We always have a good time here on the Fridays and the Saturdays. We're going to talk about the Zoom in just a little bit as well. But we're going to go to our next song, which is going to show up in just a moment. Blue Eyes, Crying in the Rain. A beautiful old Willie Nelson song that he wrote. So, oh, okay, Ellen. I thought that's why you don't like it, because they play it all day long. My bad. Sorry. All right, let me just get a nice little relaxed tempo for this. And again, this is a nice little easy 3-chord song. We are in the key of D, everybody. You could actually substitute an A for the A7, but hey, when life gives you a 1-finger chord, you play that 1-finger chord. That's what I'm talking about. And this is kind of like in a swing, like a little Western swing feel. I'm going to play it for you just for a moment, and I'll show you the intro, everybody. I'm just going to count it out for you. 1, 2. You'll hear it in a second. It's going to go A7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, D, 4, A7, and then into the song. And since it's only a 3-chord song and they happen fairly infrequently, we'll just keep it at that nice relaxed tempo. I think I like that. Now, I may feel like I want to throw in my Willie Nelson at some point. If I do, please don't yell at me. Every now and then, I like to throw in a Willie Nelson. It's one of the only musical impressions I can do. So here we go from the tippity top, everybody. And again, nothing to keep an eye for signposts here. We've got the intro highlighted and the end. And so as you can see, especially for my new folks, I'm sure you caught it from the first song. At the bottom where we have the tag, Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain 3 times, you can see D12. That means just hold that D chord for 12 beats and then end on 1D, and you're good to go. Here we go, from the top, everybody. Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. In the twilight glow I see them, blue eyes crying in the rain, as we kissed goodbye and parted. I knew we'd never meet again. Love is like a burning ember, only memories remain. Through the ages I'll remember, blue eyes crying in the rain. Another time. Now my hair has turned to silver, all my life I've loved in vain. I can see her star in heaven. That wasn't it. Blue eyes crying in the rain. Someday when we meet up yonder, that's still not it. We'll stroll hand in hand again in a land that knows no pardon. That's sort of it. There's your tag. Blue eyes crying in the rain. 2 more times. There's your tag. Blue eyes crying in the rain, and blue eyes crying in the rain. Ready for the cutoff. 1, 2, 3, 4. I didn't really feel I could get a full Willie Nelson on that one, but good job, everybody. Now, I realized when I was looking at this that I've left out a D7 diagram. I'm going to kind of assume that most of you know what a D7 will look like or play like. So since I don't have it down, you know with a D7 you can actually just leave it. I knew we'd never meet again. You can just hang on that D if you want. Love is like a burning ember. You don't really need it, but it's nice to have it. So if you want the D7, you have a choice. You can do that, what we call the Hawaiian D7 like that, or you could give me a bar chord D7 like that. It's really up to you. If you wanted to use a different kind of D, you could use that bar chord. Not a lot of people are going to choose to use that one for some reason. But then if you want to go to the D7, you just pick up your pinky, put down your middle finger, and you're good to go. But it's up to you guys. And as I said, you can even omit it if you like. You can leave it out. All right, let's do it again, everybody. Yeah, I would agree with that. Willie was in the house. No, Willie is a national treasure. He really is. He's phenomenal. Unfortunately, not doing too well these days. I saw him the other day doing something with his sons, who are fantastic. What's the name of their band? Something of the Real. They're very, very good. But Willie was doing something with him, and he's not sounding that great, but he still is an amazing songwriter, great performer, great guitarist. A lot of people don't realize that. He's a wonderful guitarist. Let's do it again, everybody. Just maybe 1 tick faster, 2 ticks faster. Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain. Connie says it's raining. She finally got some rain. Yeah. Here we go, everybody. Is it an alternative A7 too? Amy wants to know. Yeah, there's actually a couple of them. Excuse me. But not down there. I don't know why you would want to really do anything different right now than that. But if you wanted to, there's A7, which looks a little something like that. Or you could do it up there, up in the fifth. But you can also substitute an A13 for it or something like that, or A9. But your A7 your choice is going to be down here, one finger, that one up there in the second fret, or up there on the fifth. And there's some others too, but those are the ones you'd probably want to use. All right, let's go for it, everybody, and do your best Willie Nelson. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you, Lisa. Saw that. In the twilight glow, I see them. See, now I gotta go. Blue eyes crying in the rain. As we kissed goodbye and parted, we never meet again. Getting ahead of myself, sorry. Love is like a dying ember, only memories remain. Through the ages I remember, all together, blue eyes crying in the rain. Now my hair has turned to silver, sure has. All my life I loved in vain. I can see her star in heaven, blue eyes crying in the rain. Someday when we meet up yonder, we'll stroll hand in hand again in a land that knows no parting. Blue eyes crying in the rain. Blue eyes crying in the rain. One more time. Blue eyes crying in the rain. And all right, for all you Willie fans right there. Thank you, Amy. Amy likes my Willie voice a little bit. He does. I love it. It's very stylized. His voice is very stylized. I think it is. I really like it. Here's somebody who also, for the next song, we're going to move on. I'm going to do a little bit of Bruce Springsteen here. Who, one of my favorite performers of all time. By the way, he's the musical guest on SNL this week. You better believe I'm going to be watching that. I love him. He sort of shaped what I am today. I saw him when I was in high school, and I just thought that was the coolest thing in the world, what he did. He was phenomenal in concert. And he's the guest this Saturday. What a lot of people also don't know, he's one of my favorite guitar players. He's a phenomenally great guitar player that never really gets his credit. So this is kind of our tribute to the 80s. This is a fairly simple song. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chords with everybody's favorite B minor, by the way. Pardon me. If you don't want to do that full B minor. I got to make sure I'm facing the camera here for this. If you don't want to use that full B minor, if you really don't want to work up to your ring finger, which by the way you should, but if you don't want to, that's fine. This is, we're all peace, love, and democracy and free will here. So you can just use that finger right there and give it a B minor 7. It's going to change the sound a little bit, but you can do that. I would prefer you learn to play that B minor because that's a nice movable chord form. Remember we talked about that last time, where once you know those, and I'm still working on that sheet, by the way. I talked about that at Zoom, the Zoom get-together, but I'm going to get you guys a nice sheet probably for next week with some nice movable chord forms. But that B minor, you move it up, you got C minor, C sharp minor, D minor, so forth and so on. So I would like you to learn those. Okay, so let me just give you a little bit of a heads up here. Well, it's a 2-pager. This is our only 2-pager of the day, so let me get prepared for this. I have to get over here so I can block one of the pages on your feed. I know, fascinating. I'm telling you all the machinations behind the scenes here. Let's see. Nothing too out of bounds here, everybody. Now, this is also one of these that you can do the strumming using the chuck or whatever, the chunk or whatever you want to call it, but remember, we talked a little bit about last time doing the Chuck Berry kind of. Now, in the key of D, I don't think I showed you this last time. The key of D, you're essentially using that bar, like the bar D, but you're going between D and B minor. That's why I want you to learn how to use it, because you can get that Chuck Berry. You can if you'd like, or you can just use the... remember we talked the palm muting technique last time as well, so you can use that as well. Let's see. Here we go. From the top, let me just, it's a couple of ticks slower than normally. Just make sure I got a nice tempo. Don't play quite yet, please, ladies and gentlemen. I think I like that. Right about there. All right, so here we go, everybody. By the way, now would be a good time right before we start to hit the share button, not C-H-E-R, but S-H-A-R-E, and make sure all your friends are watching along with you, watching a little bit of Ukuleleville. You can share. Make sure you hit that like button and the hearts and all that. Make sure you give me a lot of those. Like to know that you're having a good time while we're doing it. Here we go, from the top. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Only one time. We're going to go straight in. Here we go. Here we go. Get up in the evening, and I ain't got nothing to say. Come on in the morning, go to bed and feeling the same way. I ain't nothing but tired. I'm just tired and bored with myself. Hey, baby, I could use just a little help. Can't start a fire. You can't start a fire without a spark. This gun's for hire, even if we're just dancing in the dark. Messages keep getting clearer. Radio's on and I'm moving around the place. Check my look in the mirror. Wanna change my clothes, my hair, my face, and I ain't nothing but nowhere. Well, I'm just living in a dump like this. Something happened somewhere. Baby, I just know there is. Can't start a fire. You can't start a fire without a spark. This gun's for hire, even if we're just dancing in the dark. Coming to the bridge, everybody. Sitting around getting older. There's a joke kiss somewhere and it's on me. Shake this world off the shoulder. Come on, baby, the laugh's on me. Stay on the streets of this town, and they'll be calling you up all night. They say you gotta stay hungry. Hey baby, I'm just about to starving tonight. I'm dying for some action. Sick of sitting around here trying to write this book. I need your love reaction. Hey baby, give me just one look. Can't start a fire. Can't start a fire without a spark. This gun's for hire. Even if we're just dancing in the dark. Even if we're just dancing in the dark. One more. Even if we're just dancing in the dark. On the outro now. Excellent. Good job, everybody. We're going to take that up a couple of ticks, and I'm just going to kind of show you a couple of quick things. We're going to get back to the first page there. Please note, small little mistake on the sheet. It's not 2x. It's not 2 times the intro. Just 1 time through that, okay? 1 time through that, everybody. And I'm just going to go back into the trick bag and just hip some of you new folks. If you're new to playing, you probably already figured this out, but I like to throw this now and then. If you ever had that G to E minor thing, just remember you don't have to recombobulate your fingers. I have the regular E minor first position, so to speak, open position, I should say, chord. But if you want to, you can take that G and just leave everything down and put that pinky down on the 3rd string, 4th fret right there, and that'll get you an E minor. And again, it's a good thing to know how to do, because if you run into that little thing where you want to do the Chuck Berry thing, that's what you just want to do. You just want to keep putting that pinky down like that, and you get yourself a nice 6th movement, if you will, and that'll get you going on that one. Good, 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 good. Yep, there you go, Ralph. You're way ahead of me on that one. And I wanted to thank for the stars. I think it was Sharon. Somebody just sent some stars. Much appreciated. Mahalo for that. Yeah, 170. Look at that, Julie. Unreal. I think I would love to get to 200. Somehow I'd love to get to 200 and even above that. But we'll get there. We'll get there. I'm so happy and I'm so blessed that you all are coming today. So thanks for coming. Okay, so remember, 1 time on the intro, everybody. And if you want to use that little G to E minor, if you'd like, that's a nice little trick to do. And if you want to just use that and then the G like that, you can do that. Just have some fun with it. And if you want to do the A, by the way, if you want to get to like a little sus action, just keep that A down there. Play around with this a little bit. Then take your ring finger, put that down next to your middle finger. Can you hear the movement? Like that. That's a nice little movement as well. So, the best thing to do is to experiment with it. Just have some fun, play around. There's nothing wrong. There's no right, there's no wrong. Just to have some fun with it. Let's do it again, everybody, from the top. Let's channel our inner Bruce. Circa 1980. I would say this is 1984, question mark? Born in the USA was 1984, I think. 83, 84, around there. Remember, I saw him a couple of times, but the most recent was at the Hartford Civic Center. I grew up outside of Boston, so I went down and saw him at Hartford Civic Center. Phenomenally great show. 4 hours. Fantastic. Let's do it up, everybody. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Get up in the evening, and I ain't got nothing to say. Come home in the morning and go to bed and feeling the same way. I ain't nothing but tired. I'm just tired and bored with myself. Hey, baby, I could use just a little help. Can't start a fire. Can't start a fire without a spark. This gun's for hire. Even if we're just dancing in the dark. Messages keep getting clearer. Lives on and moving around the place. Check my look in the mirror. Wanna change my clothes, my hair, my face. I ain't nothing to nowhere. Well, I just living in a double like this. Something happened somewhere. Baby, I just know there is. You can't start a fire. You can't start a fire without a spark. This gun's for hire. Even if we're just dancing in the dark. On the bridge now. Sit around getting older. There's a joke, it's somewhere, and it's on me. Shake this world off the shoulder. Come on, baby, laughs on me. Stay on the streets of this town, and they'll be calling you up all night. They say you gotta stay hungry. Hey, baby, I'm just about starving tonight. Die for some action. Sick of sitting around here trying to write this book. I need your love reaction. Hey, baby, give me just one look. Can't start a fire. You can't start a fire without a spark. This gun's for hire. Even if we're just dancing in the dark. Even if we're just dancing in the dark. Even if we're just dancing in the dark. Ba-ba-ba. 2, 3, 4. Big rock star fingers. Yay! Look at that. A lot of likes on that one. People are liking that one. I think that's a keeper, everybody. I think that's a keeper. All right. Well, we're getting ready for our next one, everybody. I'll take just a little pause in the action just to remind everybody we always like to give a shout-out and a thank you to our friends. I'm going to point up at the ukulele site. They are friends of Ukuleleville and the play-alongs, and especially Tiki Dave. Much appreciated. You know by now that if you want to pick up something, accessories, an ukulele, something like that, if you do your online shopping with the ukulele site at theukulelesite.com, when you're checking out in your cart, make sure you put down the promotional code Tiki Dave, 5% off your entire purchase. So, theukulelesite.com. When you're checking out, the code is Tiki Dave, 5% off your entire purchase. Darlene, no, it doesn't. It doesn't replace it. It's just like an additional thing that they're offering for certain people online. You can, and it's like, kind of like in smaller increments. I think a star is like a penny or something like that. So it's just kind of a fun little thing to throw in as we're going along. But no, it does not replace PayPal or Venmo or anything on the tip jar, which, by the way, as I say, it's never expected but always appreciated. So you don't have to do any of those. But as always, you guys are very, very generous with all of those. But the stars kind of are a separate thing, but they're kind of a fun little thing to do during the session. Do we do any Robert Cray? No, I don't think I've done. I've seen Robert Cray a couple of times. He's phenomenally great. But Smoking Gun. Oh, that would be interesting, like a bluesy kind of thing. Let me, a second. Let me write this down. I always try to come prepared here. You can tell this is like doing live television. Let me just write this down so I don't forget it. Little Robert Cray. Let me see if I can work some in. I'll see what's appropriate. I mean, you know, most of his stuff are kind of bluesy with a few other chords thrown in, but I can see what I can do. Let me, I aims to please. Willie did Dancing in the Dark. Oh, Rainbow Connection. I was about to say, Willie did Rainbow Connection. Dancing. Okay, so this one's probably our hardest one of the day, and it's in 3/4 time. So for those of you who are just new to this, normally our songs are doing 4 beats to the bar, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, even if we're just dancing in the dark. But the Rainbow Connection is in waltz time, which has 3 beats per measure. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. What you can do, if you're strumming, you can just give me downstrokes the whole time. So the intro, it's G3, C3, G3, C3, G, C, G, and C. For those of you who are a little more advanced, you can do like a pinch kind of thing. You can give me fourths. Well, I'm playing a low G, but going 1, 2, 3, dun, dun, dun. It's really up to you, and I might pick up the pick, and I might do. I mean, you can do a number of things with this, but it's really up to you to find your own way with this one as far as the strum goes, but I'm going to play it. We're going to go through it twice. Nothing here different except for the C major 7th, but it's another one of those great one-finger chords, which is fantastic. We've got our A minor 7 which is the Look Ma No Hands chord we all love. And then, of course, there's the B minor 7, which is the bar, just coming up to the 2nd fret. And we've got the E minor, which we've done before. So nothing we really haven't done before here, everybody. And we're just going to have a little bit of fun with it. And don't forget that if you need a little bit more practice when we're done, probably tomorrow, it will be up. Today's session will be up at YouTube. I apologize. I was a little remiss in putting up last time's, but it's up there now. And normally I put it up the next day. So let me just get a nice relaxed tempo. Don't play yet, everybody. So the intro is kind of 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm actually going to make it down a couple ticks. And let's just give it a shot. And the thing is, don't worry so much about, landing every single strum and every single chord. If you want to, just give me one strum on each chord. Something like that. I mean, whatever makes you comfortable. Here we go, everybody, from the top, from the Muppets. We're missing an E7 here. Did I not put in an E7? Or is there not an E7 in the... I didn't know, I didn't think that there's an E minor. Well, let's see. Oh, yes. Oh, my apologies then. Someday we'll find it, the Rainbow Connection. You're absolutely right. My apologies. No E7. E7, for those of you who want to make a quick note, what we'll do is a ring finger, and here the new folks thought I knew what I was doing up to this point. I apologize. Ring finger, 1st string, 2nd fret. Then you've got over here your middle finger, 3rd string, 1st fret, and then finally, I'm sorry, pardon me, 2nd fret, and then your index finger over here on the 4th fret, 4th string, 1st fret. Actually, a nice easy way to remember this is if you make that G7, which we all know pretty well by now, if you take your index finger up from G7 and just let it migrate up to the top, that gives you your E7. So again, my apologies for not having it in there, everybody. Here we go, from the top. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. G, C, G, good. Why are there so many songs about rainbows? What's on the other side? Rainbows are visions, but only illusions. Rainbows have nothing to hide. So I've been told, and some choose to believe it. I know they're wrong, wait and see. Someday we'll find it, the Rainbow Connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Who said that every wish would be heard and answered when wished on the morning star? Somebody thought of that, and someone believed it. Look what it's done so far. What keeps so amazing? It keeps us stargazing. And what do we think we might see? Someday we'll find it, the Rainbow Connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. All of us under its spell. We know that it's probably magic. Have you been half asleep? And have you heard voices? I've heard them calling my name. Is this the sweet sound that calls the young sailors? The voice might be one and the same. I've heard it too many times to ignore it. It's something that I am supposed to be. Someday we'll find it, the Rainbow Connection, the lovers, the dreamers and me. La 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 la. 1, 2, 3. Oh, what a pretty song. Isn't that nice? Ooh, fantastic. Good job, everybody. Now, before we do it the second time, and I think I like it right about there for tempo, let me show you one thing. I've got a B7 marked here that's got this one, but I'm going to show you a little quick something, another way to play a B7 if you'd like, and it actually kind of makes sense a little bit more, I guess, if I think about it. If you've got this B minor 7, like this, and you want to turn that into a B7, just take your middle finger and leave that bar down and put it down in the 3rd fret of the 3rd string, and you change it to a B7. So we're looking at just like in the first page. I know they're wrong, wait and see. So just instead of changing everything to that, you could go that way. If you like to play it this way, fantastic. That's great, not a problem. And either one of the two will work for you. So you can also see what I'm doing. If some of you are finger picking or what have you, again, I'm using a pick. You've probably noticed that, especially it's a weird thing with ukulele, waltzes work out very nice for arpeggiation, a real simple arpeggiation, where you can go 4, 3, 2. 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, like that. So you're just essentially going down and then up. So the intro would be something like G, C, G, C, like that. You can do it with your fingers. Now, for folks, I know there are a lot of people who have different ways of finger picking. I tend not to ascribe to the one finger for every string thing for finger picking on ukulele. I tend to use my thumb to go on strings 4 and 3, and then I let these two take care of 2 and 1. So the pattern would be thumb, thumb, index, middle, index, thumb, thumb. Okay? So if you're doing something like that. So, aloha, Lisa. Welcome in. So you can do that. So you can do it a number of ways, everybody. I'm not here to tell you which one is right, which one is wrong. There's no such thing. Just have some fun with it. So here we go, from the Tipperty Topperty. And maybe I'll even try to throw in a Kermit. You Willie and Kermit all in one day. Boy, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. Why are there so many songs about rainbows? What's on the other side? Rainbows are visions, but only illusions. Rainbows have nothing to hide. Oh, I've been told, and some choose to believe it. I know they're wrong, wait and see. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Who said that every wish would be heard and answered? Wished on the morning star. Somebody thought of that, someone believed it. Look what it's done so far. What's so amazing that keeps us stargazing? And what do we think we might see? Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. All of us under its spell. We know it's probably magic. Have you been half asleep And have you heard voices? I've heard them calling my name. Is this the sweet sound that calls the young sailors? Voice might be one in the same. I've heard too many times to ignore it. It's something that I'm supposed to be. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. La 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 la. 1, 2, 3. All right, what a beautiful song. I'm sorry that I really, I'm sorry that I had to inject my Kermit in there. Okay. Oh, having some kind of fun today. Let's do it. Okay, moving on, everybody, to a little bit of JB, some Jimmy Buffett. Always good to have some Buffett. Nice, easy song on this one. Oh, thanks for the likes, everybody. Mahalo, mahalo. And just got a little notification from PayPal and Venmo. Mahalo. Really appreciate that. Okay, so Son of a Sailor. Again, nothing really too difficult here, everybody. G's, F's, C's, and D's. Please note that... are we going to do a repeat of the chorus? Yeah. So this might be the first one, actually, where I use that. So look where I do the chorus. The son of a son, son of a son, son of a son of a sailor. That's totally not the right key. So look down the bottom where you see repeat chorus 2 times, 2x, 2 times. So that way we kept it on the one page. Okay? Let's do it, everybody. That's a little DP in there today. Love my Diet Pepsi. Oh, mahalo for the stars, Debbie. Appreciate that. Oh, thanks, guys, for the Kermit. Yeah, Kermit is one of those voices that it's like when I do. There's a couple of things I'd like to do a Louis Armstrong. I could do Louis Armstrong and all that, but it's such a tear on the throat that I can only do it for maybe a couple of lines at a time. So that's why I'm in and out on that one. But thanks, guys. I appreciate that. I'll have to go back and watch that over on YouTube tomorrow to see how successfully I did that. So here we go. So for those of you not familiar with this is one of the prototypical Jimmy Buffett songs. This is one of the ones I'll be doing for the 31 Days of Buffett coming up soon. And let's see. That's about it. So let's get a nice tempo here. See, we got the congas and everything. So this is the intro. G, F, C, G, 2, 3, 4, and then we do that 2 times. So I think you get the idea. Yeah, let's do it, everybody. Let's set sail. Lynn, my mother used to do Donald Duck. Except I can't actually do words. I can just do... I think Leia Aloha's watching this. She must think I've really gone off the rails today. Here we go, from the top, everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. Here's the son of a sailor, ran out on the sea for adventure, spreading the view of the captain and crew like a man just released from indenture. As the dreamer of dreams and a traveling man, I chalked up many a mile. Read dozens of books about heroes and crooks, learned much from both of their styles. Son of a son, son of a son, I'm son of a son of a sailor. Son of a gun, I know the last time, one step ahead of the jailer. Now away in the near future, southeast of the solar, you can shake the hand of the Mango Man as he greets you at the border. And the lady she hails from Trinidad the island of the spices, salt-berry meat and cinnamon sweet, and the rum is for all your good vices. And haul the sheet in as you ride on the wind that our forefathers harnessed before us. You can hear the bells ring as the tides ring and sing. It's the son of a gun of a chorus on the solo now. F, C, back to G. One more time. Now where it all ends, I keep thinking of my friends. If I knew, would toss out my anchor. So I'll cruise along, always searching for songs. Not a lawyer, a thief, or a banker. Chorus 2 times. Son of a son, son of a son, son of a son of a sailor, son of a gun. I know the last time, one step ahead of the jailer. One more time. A son of a son, son of a son, son of a son of a sailor, son of a gun. I know the last time, one step ahead of the jailer. On the outro now. One more time. F, C, and 1, 2, 3. There you go. That's son of a sailor. Always time for a little bit of JB, everybody. For all you folks who would rather be out on the water, much like myself and Aloha, we would love to be out on the ocean right now, sailing on one of those beautiful Princess cruise ships. Soon enough, we will all get there. Oh, 171. We did have 180. I think I scared everybody away with both my Kermit and my Donald Duck. Hey, honey, did you hear my Kermit the Frog? You did? You did not. Oh, I'll do that later for you. How about my Donald Duck? Have you ever heard the Donald Duck? She loves that. She loves me. Okay, so let's do it again, everybody. And for those of you who happen to have this hanging around, it's that time, everybody. Aloha, John. Yes, it is kazoo time. Lay Aloha's favorite part of the session. I swear I'm going to get that neck thing at some point, but I have it handy. And by the way, since I dropped mine last week, I have my backup kazoo right next to it. So they always tell you have 2 pieces of equipment, backup for everything. So here we go. Let's do it again, everybody. Let's hit the ocean one time. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, the son of a sailor went out on the sea for adventure, spending the view of the captain and crew like a man just released from indenture. The dreamer of dreams and a traveling man, I have chalked up many a mile, dozens of books about heroes and crooks, learn much from both of their styles. Chorus. Son of a son, son of a son, son of a son of a sailor, son of a gun. I know the last time, one step ahead of the jailer. Now we end up near future, southeast of the disorder. You can shake the hand of the mango man as he greets you at the border. And the lady she hails from Trinidad, the island of the spices, salt-berry meat and cinnamon sweet, and the rum is for all your good vices. And we haul the sheet in as you ride on the wind, and our forefathers harnessed before us. You can hear the bells ring, the tides ring and sing. It's the son of a gun of the chorus. Here we go. 'cause I can't fathom my friends if the need would toss out my anchor. So I'll cruise along, always searching for some, not a lawyer, a thief, or a banker. I'm but a son of a son, son of a son, son of a son of a sailor, son of a gun. I load the last ton, one step ahead of the jailer. But a son of a son, son of a son, son of a son of a sailor, son of a gun. I load the last ton, one step ahead of the jailer. On the outro, hell. For all you sailors out there, that's for you. Some JB. Tell you what we're going to do, everybody. We are going to skip forward. We're going to leave one out today. I want to, because we still got 3 songs to go, and I want to make sure I get the last 3. They're kind of important in the time that we have. So we're going to take Waimanalo Blues, and we're going to put that in our next session next week. Okay, everybody? So we're going to skip on over to Jingle Bell Rock. Okay? So we're going to do Waimanalo the next time we're together. Speaking of which, everybody, just to keep everybody appraised of what's going on around here in Ukuleleville and over at the Shaka Shack and all that good stuff, don't forget, tomorrow is our Zoom session. Starts at 11 a.m. Hawaiian time. Your mileage may vary. Remember, you do have to be registered for that, so make sure you go to the events section on the Tiki Dave page. If you want to attend, you'll find a link to take you over to Zoom. You'll sign up for it, and you'll get your meeting information then. So that's tomorrow at 11. Tomorrow's also very special because by request it's an all Jimmy Buffett. It's the Parrot Head edition. So everything tomorrow is going to be Jimmy Buffett music. And then Sunday, another performance here at the Shaka Shack. Next week, we are going to be doing a Friday session, more fun to be had. And then we are going to be doing the day after that, Saturday, is going to be an all holiday music session. Not next week, not this week, but the week after that. So I think that's the 19th on Zoom. It's going to be all holiday music. The day before will be a normal session. Then tomorrow is all Jimmy Buffett. So lots of stuff happening here. Oh, Ralph, mahalo for the stars. Really appreciate that. So Jingle Bell Rock, everybody. I think everybody's familiar with this. And pardon me for a moment. We've got one pesky little chord that may stand out a little bit, and it's that F minor. And so this one is one of those that, you know, I said I don't want to teach too much, but I want you to make sure that when you're playing that F minor, yes, Valerie, tomorrow is a play-along. It's a Zoom session. So look in the events section. It's a Zoom play-along, the Parrot Head edition. It's all Jimmy Buffett, but you do have to register for that. It is a play-along, but you have to register because Zoom for safety, not safety, for security reasons, we always have to register. So when you're playing these, let me see if I can get it. There you go. You see my wrist, everybody? I want you to take a look at that. Notice how it's bent out. It's not up like this. It's bent out. Always good to have that like that, so you can get up on your fingertips. Jennifer, we will have a little bit of Christmas music on Friday, but Fridays I do like to, do the variety pack, so to speak. So the Zoom session Saturday will be all holiday music. Friday I will do some holiday music, but it's not going to be all holiday music, okay? Hope I can get you at both of those. Get your fill of holiday music. Okay, so do I put the Zoom online afterwards? I don't normally, but I think I can. I think it gets saved, so I think I can try to do that for you. Sure. Okay, so F minor, that's a little bit different. We're not really used to that one, but that one is right in front of you. Make sure you get up on your fingertips, and everything else is kind of what we've done before. So let me just get a tempo here. Oh, that's the song we just did. Let's go over to Jingle Bell Rock. A little slower. Because the chord changes do come a little quickly on this one, so there we go. I like that. Good. Thank you, question mark? You're welcome. Exclamation point. You got it, Debbie. No problem. Oh, there we go. Okay. I know, Ellen, but it's that time of year. What can I say? Majority rules. Here we go. From the top, everybody. Let's do it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. Oh, jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring. Snowing and blowing are bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bell chime and jingle bell time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air, what a bright time. It's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time is a swell time to go riding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Jingle around the clock. Mix and mingle in the jingling feet. That's the Jingle Bell Rock. Chorus, what a bright time. It's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time, it's a swell time to go gliding in a one-horse sleigh. Bottom out. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Jingle around the clock. Mix and mingle in the jingling feet. That's the jingle bell, that's the jingle bell, that's the Jingle Bell Rock. And I'll tell you what, those chords come fast and furious, so I'm really not going to take the tempo up too much on that one. Just maybe one tick or so. All right. And yes, the kazoo can come out once again because we got the little solo in there. I put that in there purposely so that we could have the kazoo. Anything for a kazoo, that's what I'm saying. Ellen, what does stars mean? Stars are this thing that they just started on Facebook. It's a way of just kind of doing small gratuities at a time. They're like, stars are like a cent a piece or something like that. You can send any number that you'd like. It's down the bottom near the comments. So, there's a way to just show some gratuities or what have you. That's what stars are. Yeah, it is kind of finger gymnastics a little bit. But here's what I think we'll do with this one, too. Make a little note to myself. So you guys have the music in hand, so you can practice a little bit. I'm going to put this song on the Saturday Zoom as well. I hadn't planned on it, but what the heck. We'll put Jingle Bells on that one as well. I've got a nice bunch of Christmas songs, including some Hawaiian Christmas songs, but I think Jingle Bells we can put in there too. Let's do it again. Oh, Valerie, aren't you sweet? Thank you so much. You are very nice. I appreciate that. Some days something okay comes out. Some days, something not so okay. But today I'm having a good day. And the kazoo helps too. So there you go. From the top, here we go, everybody. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring. Snowing and blowing in bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells chime in Jingle Bell time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air, what a bright time. It's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time is a swell time to go gliding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Jingle around the clock. Mix and mingle in the jingling feet. That's the Jingle Bell Rock. go riding in a one-horse sleigh. On giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet, jingle around the clock. Mix and mingle in the jingling feet. Here's it. That's the jingle bell. That's the jingle bell. That's the jingle bell to rock. And cut. All right. Jingle bell rock. Get you in that holiday spirit. All right. Hey, you see, even Ellen likes it. Ellen's not a big fan, as she has told me, about holiday music, but even she dug it, so that's good. All right, now, as John Cleese used to say, for those of you who are Monty Python fans, and now for something completely different, okay? So this is something that I've had some requests to do, and it's a John Prine song, the late, great John Prine, just passed this past year. And this is one that whenever we're playing on the ships, everybody loves when Leia Aloha and I do this. And so I figured we'd chart it out, and we'd let you do a little Let's Talk Dirty in Hawaiian. Now, it's a fun song. It's not dirty, by the way, so I don't want to lose viewership over this, but it's not dirty. All the songs are made-up Hawaiian words. It's nonsense. It's gobbledygook. Doesn't mean anything. But there's a couple of really cool little things in here as far as the way that the chords go. Like this. Okay, so we're in the key of C. I just looked down at that little interlude. That's a chord progression that you see all the time. And it's I call it kind of Tin Pan Alley-ish. And the phrase in the song goes, so there's a little steel guitar thing that's, unfortunately, Ralph, I can't. I really can't make mine bigger. I apologize. We're sort of in the size. We have to fit in all these different elements, and that's about as big as we can get it. My apologies, my friend. So it goes F, C, A7, D7, G7, C. So that's a when you do songs of this kind of genre and this kind of feel, you run into that progression all the time. So just start getting used to hearing that. You know, if you wanted to do it on this. That D7, G7, C, that's a turnaround. We call that music a turnaround, also a Hawaiian vamp. So that's something else that you may want to know. All right, so let me get the track all queued up. Don't play quite yet, everybody. This is a little different feel than you might be used to. A little bit more loose country kind of feel. I couldn't find the correct drum beat. That's why we're doing it this way. Because it should be bump, ba-dum, 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 bump, bump. So we just do it kind of like a little Eagles feel, but it's all good. All right, so chordally wise, nothing really too difficult here, everybody. Let's just try it. Let's just dive into it. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I packed my bags and bought myself a ticket for the land of the tall palm tree. Aloha, old Milwaukee, hello, Waikiki. Just stepped down from the airplane. I thought I heard her say, Waka waka nuka nuka, waka waka nuka nuka. Would you like a lay? Hey, let's talk dirty in Hawaiian. Whisper in my ear, kikapuka maka mawahine. All the words I long to hear. Lay a coconut on the tiki. What the heck, a mooka mooka dear. Let's talk dirty in Hawaiian. Say the words I long to hear. Interlude. 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. It's an ukulele Honolulu sunset. Listen to the grass skirts sway. Drinking rum from the pineapple out on Honolulu Bay. Steel guitars they're playing, West talking with her hands. Gimme, oka-doka, make a wish, wanna polka. Words I understand. Chorus now. Let's talk dirty in Hawaiian. Whisper in my ear, kikapuka maka mavahine, all the words I long to hear. Lay a coconut on my tiki, what the heck a mooka mooka dear. Let's talk dirty in Hawaiian, say the words I long to hear. Interlude again. Down the bottom now. I bought a lot of jungle, with my moolah. Sent to my folks back home. Never had the chance to learn a hula, and I guess I should have known. When you start talking to the sweet wahine, walking in the pale moonlight, okadoka, what I said, and naka rocket, sis boomba. Hope I said it right. Let's talk dirty in Hawaiian. Whisper in my ear, kikapuka maka mavahine, all the words I long to hear. Lay a coconut on my tiki, what the heck a mooka mooka dear. Let's talk dirty in Hawaiian, say those words I long. Now we're going to the bottom on the tag now. Let's talk dirty in Hawaiian, say those words I long to hear. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah. Now that's one when Leialoha found out that I was going to do that with you guys today. She said, "You haven't done that yet?" I said, "No. We've been doing this for like 9 months now almost, and we haven't done that one yet." That's true, Andrea. If you are watching this, first of all, if you can watch it and get it on your TV, it always makes for a better experience. But if you're watching this on a pad or something, go full screen, or on a computer, go full screen. Peggy, I have a mental block of D7. I constantly play D7 as the guitar. Yeah. I understand totally. I still wrap my head around that. Oh, good. I'm glad you like that, Pam. Good. Elliot likes it too. What do you think, Elliot? Have I brought that song, Elliot, to USA? Have I done that? Elliot Lum is he's from Ukulele Society of America, where most of you know I spend my Thursday nights. I'm doing some assisting over there on Thursday nights until after the first of the year. So for those of you who want to play some ukulele, besides Fridays and Saturdays, come join us. Look on Facebook for Ukulele Society of America. As a matter of fact, Elliot put up the link so they know where to go. Come and join us. We always have a good time. And we're going to do that one again, everybody. One more time. Una vez más. Or as we say in Hawaiian, hana ho. We would say hana ho with that one. Going to do it again. Hana is kind of like work. Hana is work. And ho to do it again. So work again. Do it again. Oh, mahalo, Uncle Joe. Uncle Joe's in the house from the Garden Isle, from Kauai originally. Nice to see you, Uncle Joe. Thank you, Barry. Appreciate that. All right. Let's do it. One more time. From the tippity top. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. With a pair of bags, I bought myself a ticket for the land of the tall palm tree. Aloha, old Milwaukee. Hello, Waikiki. Just stepped down from the airplane. Thought I heard her say, waka waka nuka nuka, waka waka nuka nuka, would you like a lay? Hey, let's talk dirty in Hawaiian. Whisper in my ear, kikapuka maka mavahine, all the words I long to hear. Lay a coconut on my tiki, what the heck a mooka mooka dear. Let's talk dirty in Hawaiian, say those words I long to hear. It's an ukulele Honolulu sunset. Listen to the grass skirts sway. Drinking rum from the pineapple down on Honolulu Bay. And the steel guitar's all playing while she's talking with her hands. Gimme, oka doka, make a wish, I wanna polka, words I understand. Hey, let's talk dirty in Hawaiian, whisper in my ear, kikapuka maka mawahine, all the words I wanna hear. Lay a coconut on my tiki, what the heck a mooka mooka dee. Let's talk dirty in Hawaiian, say the words I long to hear. Interlude again. Da 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 da. I bought a lot of junk with my moolah to send to my folks back home. I never had the chance to learn a hula, and I guess I should have known. When you start talking to the sweet wahine, walking in the pale moonlight, Okadoka, what I said, a nakaraka, siskumba, hope I said it right. Right, let's talk dirty in Hawaiian, whisper in my ear, kikapuka maka mawahine, all the words I long to hear. Lay a coconut on the tiki, what the heck a mooka mooka dee. Let's talk dirty in Hawaiian, say the words I long to hear. To the tag. Let's talk dirty in Hawaiian, say the words I long to hear. Ba 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 da 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 da. And cut. Yeah, that's a fun one. That's a keeper too. I think we're going to put that in rotation. That'll come back every couple of months, I think. All right. All right, everybody. Well, down to our final song for the day. Stick around afterwards. We've got some announcements and some information to give out. But if by chance that you are leaving before I do that, I hope you had a good time, especially my new folks. Don't forget, if you're new and you haven't liked the Tiki Day Facebook page, the way that you can stay current and find out when we're having events and when we go live and things like that, because I do some live shows on there every now and then, little surprise things now and then, you got to hit the like button. If you hit the like button on the Tiki Day Facebook page, you'll get notified. Or if you follow it, you get notified when things get put up, events get listed, when I go live. So make sure you give that a like as we're watching here. If you like what we're doing, make sure you go to the bottom. Make sure you hit the thumbs up or the heart. Let me know that you're enjoying yourself. And especially for my first timers, I hope you've had a good time. We're not done yet, but I hope you've got yourself into a habit for Fridays. You come and join us each and every Friday. We do this every Friday except for Christmas Day. I believe it's, yes, the 25th will be Friday. We're going to take a little break on the 25th. We're not going to do this on Christmas Day because, folks should be spending that with family and friends, and if they can, Zoom-wise and such. So we're not going to be doing it. I'm going to take the time off to spend the day with Lealoha and everybody. So we're not going to do it then, but each and every Friday other than that, we're always here in Ukuleleville. So especially for my new folks, I hope you find a nice home for Friday. Make sure you tell all of your ukulele playing friends about it. And we're going to do our traditional closing song, which is this song you see right in front of you, Lovely Cruise. And I know my folks who've been with me for a long time know why we do this, but if you're new to this, this is another Jimmy Buffett song. And I chose this one to do our traditional closing song because the majority of us have met previously, or at least when I started this back in April, on the cruise ships where I teach ukulele and my wife teaches hula and crafting. We perform music. And I thought this would be a very nice song to give us some wonderful recollections and memories of our cruises, and then also looking forward to our cruises again in the future. So, mahalo, Ralph. Thanks for the stars. Much appreciated. So on this one, we only do it once. Most everybody here knows it. So we only do it once, and you play from top to bottom, and during the solo I'll play a little bit, and then stick around because we've got some announcements and some credits to roll and all that good stuff when we're done. Okay, so let me just cue up the track, get it to where we are here. Let's see. Oh, good, Darlene. I'm glad you liked that, the Ukuleleville Volume 2. Yeah, it's a good one. I liked that one. I liked the first one too, but I'm glad you liked that. Let's see. John, thanks for taking our minds off the madness. Yeah, for sure. Listen, you guys are doing me a favor as well. It keeps me focused. It keeps me busy for the week, getting ready for you guys, and gives me a place to be on Friday. So believe me, this is just as much for me as it is for you guys. So mahalo. Really appreciate that. So here we go again, everybody. A little bit of Lovely Cruise, and do stick around once we're done for our traditional goodbyes. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. This one's for you, yeah. It's been a lovely cruise. Sorry it's ended. Sad but it's true, yeah. It's been a lovely cruise. These moments we're left with, may you always remember. These moments I'll share my feet. There's wind in our hair, and there's water in our sheets, yeah. It's been a lovely cruise. Here we go. Just play those chords, everybody. These moments we're left with, may you always remember. These moments are shared by few. And those harbor lights, well, they're coming into view, yeah. We'll say our farewells much, much too soon. So drink it up. This one's for you, all of you now. And it's been a lovely cruise. It's been a lovely cruise. It's been a lovely cruise. And another fantastic session it has, everybody. That's me applauding you guys. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Or as my friend Lawrence Welk would have said, a wonderful, a wonderful, a wonderful. Well, all right, let me just take this off for a moment. Let me get settled while we say our traditional goodbyes in just a moment. So, again, I want to thank everybody, my first-timers, my 35th-timers, anybody in between. I want to thank you so much for coming and spending some time with me here in Ukuleleville today. Don't forget, tomorrow we've got our 9th Zoom session. It's the Parrot Head edition, all Jimmy Buffett music. So wear your tropical best, have a boat drink, cook up a cheeseburger, whatever you'd like. Join me for that. And look in the events section. That's where all the information is going to be. And don't forget for the Zoom that you do have to pre-register, everybody. So the link is there. Make sure you sign up for that, and it'll get you all the information. Next Friday, we're back for another session. Couple of holiday songs we'll be doing, yes, but mostly the variety that we do now. And then the day after that, so a week from tomorrow, will be our all holiday. That'll be on the 19th, our holiday session. Get you in the mood for the holiday. Christmas will just be about another 6 days after that. So that's the Zoom, not tomorrow, but the next week will be all holiday music. Sunday, I'll be performing right here, 1 o'clock on the Facebook page, Facebook live stream. So make sure you tune in for that. Please make sure you give a like to the Facebook page and all that good stuff, everybody. And let us know that you had a great time. I want to send a mahalo nui loa. Thank you so much for everybody. I've been getting the notifications throughout for the virtual tip jar. I've got some Venmo notifications, a lot of PayPal notifications. Mahalo for that. Very generous of all of you. I really appreciate that, especially in these times. Never expected, but always, always appreciated. And thanks for the stars. I know the stars are a new thing. It's kind of confusing, but those are just kind of like a fun little thing that you can throw a little bit here in and a little bit there, as much as you'd like. They're kind of a penny a piece, and it's a little thing that they've started. I don't know if I'm going to keep it, but appreciate it. I've been getting some stars there as well. So you guys are fantastic. Thank you, Mahalo Nui. Thanks so much. I hopefully will see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to put this up online a little bit later tonight, and I'll get you the link so you can practice along with that on YouTube. As I always do like to say at the end of these things, everybody, please take care of each other. Live pono, live proper, be nice to each other, wear your mask, keep your socially distance. We've had some good news, as we all know in the news about the vaccines and such, but we still got to do our part. We got to stay distant, wear our masks until we can all get that shot in our arms. So please be good to each other and be considerate of each other, most importantly. The only way we're going to get through this madness for the next however many months this is going to be is with each other. So that's all there is to it. So I thank you in advance. Mahalo for that in advance. Have yourself a great night, everybody. I'm going out. I've got some errands to do. I've got a ham to cook up, so I got to go figure out about that. So I hope you had a good time, everybody. Again, thanks for everything. Thanks for the virtual tip jar. Thanks for the stars. Thanks for mostly importantly participating and having some fun today. I hope you enjoyed yourselves, especially my first timers. Come back and see us again. I'm Tiki Dave. As always, I'm going to leave this up for about 5 minutes. I'm going to play a little music and shut off my camera so you all can say goodbye to each other. It's been another great session, everybody. Let's finish up with a little bit of Low Straight Jackets, a little bit of holiday music. Take care of each other. I'm Tiki Dave. I'll see you soon. Aloha, everybody. Bye-bye.